Yo, what is up, y'all? It's your boy DJ Fanatic. Welcome to another beat making video. I have no idea what this beat will be, but who knows? It may be really dope, and it may suck. Anyway, watch this. Alright, y'all, what's good? It's DJ Fanatic at soundsforproducers.com. Welcome to another video of beat making. Not sure what type of beat to make, but we're going to focus on one of the specific packs, and it's actually the 2019 Breakthrough Volume 1 pack. I'm just going to use this one alone and just kind of freestyle it and see what I come up with. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that sub button as well as the bell so that way you get to see all the videos coming up and also more producer tips as well. There's a playlist on this channel just with specific producer tips if you want to check those out. Definitely want to give you some gems so that way it can make you a better producer and just teach you things that you may not know, or a refresher if you knew things. So constantly I'm being refreshed as far as, you know, like tons of different things that I forget that you can do in this program. And shout out to Image Line, man. It's and FL Gang, and actually everybody, man. Logic, Reason, Ableton, you know, whatever you use. I'm forgetting something very important. Machine, Akai, whatever you use. It's awesome to see great stuff made with whatever DAW you use. So speaking of great stuff made, let's jump into it. And I'm not just gonna babble along on this video, so let me see what I'll cook up for y'all. And if you have a specific style you want to learn or whatever, you know, or you want to learn about a plugin or whatever that I go in a video, please leave in the comments. Definitely appreciate it. So let's go in here. This is the Breakthrough Volume 1, which is available now at the site. I was listening to some drum loops. I thought I'll start there. I rarely start with drums, so I think I'm gonna mess around with some keys. I like that. So that's synth loop 3, 140 BPM. So let's go into the MIDI. Of course, the MIDI is available as well. You know, in your pack there, so that way you can manipulate it and, you know, change notes and rearrange it, whatever you want to do with it, because there's tons of stuff that you can do with MIDI. So let's see, which one was it? Yeah. Right. So let's I was thinking ahead of time to see what let's start with Nexus. And let's get like that's more of a lead sound, so we can start with that. I did want to check out some of these expansions I got. What is this? Bunch of ARPs. Oh, there's some leads in here. Let's see what that sounds like. Just for the sake here, we're gonna use that just for now. Oops, my bad. And we're gonna drag the MIDI in there just like so. Jeez, that beat is crazy. You know, I'm not feeling these type of sounds in that pack, so Let's see what we can find real quick. The Christmas expansions. Let's see, that's EDM, Mist, Techno, Art of War Volume 2. What in the world? Yeah, this video is gonna be funny, man. I can tell already. Let's see here. Pop and Future. That's a sequence. Don't want to mess with a sequence. Not have much luck here. Let's try vocal. Might do something with that. And with MIDI, of course, let's transpose that. Let's raise it up an octave. And let's actually raise it up a few notes. Yeah, so E minor. And what you can always do is use the drop down and go to helpers. You know, if you want to stay in key, and it always helps out Aeolian. And we're going to go to helpers and choose E. That way we know what scale. You see the highlighted areas, so you can kind of play around with that. Put a pattern there. And I kind of want to mess around and use halftime or something just to give it a different flavor. So we'll see what that does. Then I might mess around with some of the settings. Throw a shaper box in there, be like a filter. Not bad. Add some width to it. There's a randomizer button. Oh, there's actually presets on here too, but I ain't gonna mess with those right now. And that's already taken shape into something different. Let's add a parametric EQ2, take away some of those lows. Stereo separation. Not that much. So let's save it so far. This is kind of like almost sound design. Just trying different stuff. What do I want to do with this? Reverb. Just add a little bit and see what that does. We're gonna make the sound wider. create another pattern. I'm hearing either piano or plucks. This is sounding more like a trap beat, so I'll try some of those. We'll keep it with Nexus. Sometimes I like to stay with the same plugin all the time. You don't have to do that. I'm just kind of going with the flow here for demonstration purposes. Let's see what pluck I would like with this. That's cool. Got a little detune on there, so that's cool. And you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing, so you can kind of freestyle it, add stuff. You know, when you get MIDI, you can just transpose it, you can change notes, you can add on to the loops. You can do a lot of cool stuff. Let's close that. Sometimes when you don't have a melody, you can kind of mess around and make chords. So let's pretty cool. So make that unique and maybe make a lower octave as well. Control A, hold down Shift, left click, and do like a double. Let's route that. now that we got a little something going on, I'm trying to figure out what else I hear that I would like to add to this. Let's see. I don't know. For some reason, I just want to add Silent 1. So I'm going to see if I can find a cool sound that goes with this in Silent. I'm sure I can, because there's tons of stuff in there. And you don't need all these plugins if you don't have them. You know, it helps. But whatever you have, work with what you have and learn it. And you can always take sounds that are sound weak or whatever and just manipulate them to where they sound awesome. Trust me, the more you work with what you have, the better you get at it. So I was hearing some type of weird lead for this. So forgive me if I pick some weird stuff. Let's see, presets, which are a ton of them. The Gremlin. Anyway, let's start with these leads. Turn it down because Silent is super loud all the time, which is dope. Nope. Nice. Not bad, I'm on my typing keyboard and I'm not really playing awesome notes, so anyway. That's weird. Let's see if I can take away some of that detune because it's going ham. It's a little too much. I don't like these two notes here, they sound weird, so yeah, I like the sound, but it's just a little too much. Right, that's awesome, man. That's the bomb right there. I'm being sarcastic. So let's keep going through the sounds. I like that, so we'll use that. I do want to increase the delay. We're going to change the timing to probably just quarter notes and get rid of those triplets. There we go. And we're going to increase the low cut. Double cut some of those highs off the bells, that way it gives it more dark feel. And we got 3 melodies going on, like I mentioned in other videos. You don't want to have too many melodies going on where it just sounds super cluttered, so I think we're in a nice sweet spot until I start building the beat more. But then you can always take out certain parts and introduce new parts as you continue to produce. So we might start working on some drums. I want to see if one of these drum loops can plop in here and sound pretty good, so let me check them out. There's all different BPMs, but I'll show you how to stretch it into the program. This was the same BPM, so let's try it. Just drag it in there. It already snaps because it's in the same tempo, so let's see what that sounds like. Son, how did that work perfectly? I may do some tweaking, but you know, that's what with loops, man. You can do a lot of cool stuff. You can actually cut out some frequencies and add different drums to that, so that's what we might do, but I really like how this sounds. So anyway, let's hit play and do some more tweaking. I don't know, I can easily add something, but I really like how it sounds with this loop. instead of using that whole loop like that, a whole drum loop, you can always what we have as well in the pack is broken down. So like, what was I doing in the drum loop? This is drum loop 2 complete. So notice in drum loop 2 there's different, you know, breakdowns. So if you just want to use a hi-hat, another hi-hat roll, just a kick, you know, whatever elements that are in there, they're all broken down as well. And I believe right now this is only $19.99 for all of this. So get your hands on it while it is at that price. So anyway, see, with that type of 808, like that kick is kind of an 808 inside it, so I'm gonna leave it. I don't want to add an 808 on top of it. You can experiment and see, you know, what it'll sound like. But yeah, the beat actually is coming along quite well. I think it sounds pretty decent. Just making it up real quick on this video. You can do a lot of other stuff. I might add one more melody or whatever into it, but I'm gonna leave it as is right now. Sounding pretty decent. I might even take out all the drums and create a whole new pattern, but I really like how that sounds with that. So anyway, let's see, we used some MIDI, made up some MIDI, made up some MIDI, made up some MIDI, and used a full drum loop in this one. And this is from the 2019 Breakthrough Volume 1 loop pack. So shout out to all those getting the free loop pack as well. That'll be in this description if you want to holler at that. But yeah, I'm gonna call this a wrap. This video actually is part of the beat making series, so there's a lot of other videos as well, and check out the producer's tips. So anyway, shout out to everybody on IG showing us love. If you haven't followed us on Instagram, it's Sounds for Producers, and also hit the subscription button, the sub button, and the bell as well, so you get to see more videos such as this and more beat making videos, more producer tips, more product demos, and we got some other things planned that I can't say, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Keep making great music. Don't let anybody stop you from doing, you know, your music, from you following your dreams. And it's DJ Fanatic with Sounds for Producers. Give it a thumbs up. Peace. My bad, I just had to have some extra fun in this video. I'll see y'all.